coming into turn 1. The 86 is coming up onto the E46. The E46 is guarding the apex, and it looks like it's going to defend. 86 goes outside, and there's contact going into turn 3. Tignan mo natin ano mangyayari. Going inside, and oh no, they touch, and the 86 is on the grass.
Hello geeks, a meaningful new year to all of you. I hope you had a wonderful time this season and spent it with your loved ones. And it is my prayer that you are in good health and doing well. Last December 16, Typhoon Rai, locally known as Odette, slammed into the Visayas Islands as well as Palawan, leaving behind a trail of unimaginable destruction. It was like watching Typhoon Haiyan or Yolanda back in 2013 all over again. And for many families, they got to experience the nightmare just a few days before Christmas. So, I would like to invite you to support our first Race for Hope initiative for the year, Race to Rebuild, as we aim to raise funds to help rebuild communities in the areas affected by Typhoon Odette. For this race, we will be helping the residents of ROXAS in Palawan. In Race for Hope, we have a series of exciting races that you can watch to help raise funds and awareness. The races are done via Assoluto Racing in single-player mode against the app AI. This is to lessen the chances of player lag in live streaming. The race will also be pre-recorded to ensure continuous flow of the program. The racing grid has 5 AI slots. In order to determine who takes the 5 slots, 5 qualifying races called heats are held. Each heat consists of 3 laps, and the winner automatically qualifies for a slot in the final race, which is also 3 laps. In case my car entry wins the heat, the second placer will qualify for the final event. There are 2 ways that you can help support Race for Hope. First, you can pledge a fixed amount to help us meet our goal. You can send this via our authorized account. Second, you can sponsor a race entry only for 200 pesos. And if your entry wins the final race, you can win 500 pesos. To sponsor a race entry, simply choose 3 cars from our official entry list. Only 1 car will actually race, but we need an alternate choice in order to avoid duplicates on the grid. Send us a DM of your list of 3 cars in order of priority, along with the proof of payment. And on race day, cheer for your entry and hope it reaches the final race. As of now, you can sponsor any amount of race entries. Remember that each entry costs 200 pesos, and the proceeds of which will go to our beneficiaries. So for this episode, we will be testing the Toyota GT86, which I'll be using as the Team Race for Hope entry for this event. Take this opportunity to see which cars are also more likely to win, so you can choose well for your own race entry.
Alright, so here we go. Corvette C7 on P1. Oh, yellow flags, caution, there's no overtaking. So this happens if there's a network problem. So Philippine internet is the fastest in the world. So yeah, race is green and the blue lights are on. Overtaking is allowed. And the Advan Z33 takes the lead, followed by the Falcon R35. And the GT86 is now in P3 going into turn 1. WRX, may contact po tayo, it tags the GT86, and the WRX Subaru is trying to pass the 86 going to turn 2. So this is a 3-lap race, and yes, this is Race for Hope testing, and this is a practice race for our main race event, which will be happening for the rest of January. And the Z33 and the R35 are pulling away. There's about 2 seconds gap between them. And now we're going into turn 4. From time to time, there will be caution warnings because, as you know, internet is the fastest. Oh no! The GT86 hits the barrier, loses the rear end. So the Team Race for Hope entry, that's the Toyota GT86, and it's been overtaken by the BMW M3 race spec. So the GT86 drops to 4th position, and this is now lap 2. Going into turn 1, there's going to be a battle here for P3. The race spec, the BMW guards the inside, and it's not there's contact between the two cars, and now we're going into turn 3. Tingnan natin kung anong mangyayari po dito. Guarding the contact. Oh no, the GT86 is now on the grass. I think that pass is perfectly legal, so there's not going to be any sanctions there. Well, there aren't any penalties, but anyway, the BMW overtakes and hits the GT86, sending it back onto the grass. So it keeps 3rd position, and now we're more than halfway around the 2nd lap, and so we're going into the last turn before the final straight, and cars are slowing down, but there are no warnings yet. And oh no, there's a warning. GT86 is into P2, and the race resumes as the network speed resumes. So we're going to let the Z33 pass. So yes, that happens in racing. So there are no penalties here in Assoluto Racing, but that's called racing etiquette. So there's going to be another battle here as we go into the final lap. This is turn 1, and the Z33 loses control and hits the barrier. So we're going to try to hunt down the R35 and see if we can win this test race. So remember, this is just a test race, a preview of what you can watch in the coming Race for Hope main event sometime this month. So there's about 2 seconds difference between the R35, but the R35 is simply a powerful car. It's a really good car, and the GT86, despite its cornering ability, you can see it somehow is a bit tentative around the corner, so there's a lot to be improved in the setup. So this is the final corner, and we're not going to catch the R35. We're going to have to settle for P2, and that will be yes, that's P2 for the end of the race. And that is our test race for Race for Hope. That could be your name in those spots, so just send us a PM and send us your entry before the deadline. See you on the main event. See you guys.
So that's it for today's episode. Please support Race to Rebuild so we can help restore the communities affected by Typhoon Odette. I appeal to your generosity even after the Christmas season has ended. Join us, send a pledge, or sponsor a race entry and help rebuild lives. And don't forget to watch us on Race Day. Also, if you like this video, do give us a thumbs up, share it, and please consider subscribing. See you on Race Day. Take care. Race on.